Hey, it's Nick, and you're watching Craft on Tap Show. Welcome back. We got another beer peer review for you, and you, and you, and you. So we are on part 2 of 2, reviewing the Kona Brewing Company sampler. They have very colorful, beautiful island-type floral. I love these bottles. They're really beautiful. So we've got a longboard island lager today, and then we have a golden ale. So 2 really traditionally crispy, kind of light, again, maybe more summery beers. So I love drinking beer. Do you love drinking beer? Do you enjoy making beer? Are you someone out there that makes your own brew or has anything to contribute to the conversation? Go check us out on YouTube. Comment on these beers and let us know what you're thinking. We want to communicate, conversate. We want to make sure that we don't miss anything. So, all right, let's get into these beers today. I'm thirsty. I hope you're thirsty. Starting off with the number 1, we've got the Longboard Island Lager, and it's nice and crispy cold today, which is great because here in Albuquerque today, it's what, like 90 degrees? Like 90 degrees. I have a weatherman on staff. So. Okay, folks, let's give that a pour. That is gonna come out really pretty. I mean, it's very light yellow, again, almost champagne-y, but not, I mean, it's like really just light and almost clear, but not quite. It's got a lot of effervescence. You can see all those bubbles on the side of the glass just making some moves. And the head on there is pretty thin, but it's got some bubble action, so. Oh, that's good. I've got some grains for sure, but I've got some floral hints in there. It's very light. Maybe a little honeysuckle or something just slightly sweet on the nose. I can hardly wait to taste it, so let's get the longboard. That's a heck of a beer right there. That is tangtastic. That is fantastic. It's actually not tangy at all. It has a real crisp start and just kind of ends the same way. I like a carbonated beer. This has just what I like, just enough, not overly, but not under. And as far as, it's got a little character in there. It builds on the side of your tongue. Get a little bit of that golden, some kind of a honey, some kind of roast in there. And I got the slightest hint of something like rosemary or something kind of herbal in there. So I don't know, I'm weird, but I can tell you what, I would drink this beer and drink it again because this is a fantastic brew. So cheers to you, Kona. I believe that I ordered the cream of some young guy. All right, so the next one on the list and the last one we have today is going to be the Big Wave Golden Ale. Before we get into that, we are going to go ahead and cleanse our palate, something that I have to continue to remind myself. We do this to clear the nose, clear the nasals, clear the mouth, wash that first flavor out so we can give you better advice. All right, I love this color blue. Honestly, I want my whole house to look just like this. A little yellow, a little white, a little blue, powder blue, baby blue. All right, so I'm an ale fan. Are you an ale fan? Ale, yeah. All right, book. That one. This is going to be a lot more of a little bit more of a crispy yellow. It's almost like a cider. Not a lot of head at all. And the bubbles are there, but they start kind of quickly just, see, and that's what I like about an ale, is if you leave it some time to breathe, once you pour it, it will develop characteristics that you won't have if you just drink it straight out of the bottle or drink it fast. And if you didn't know, a traditional ale in, say, England or something is usually served warm, and it's a pump keg, not a lot of carbonation. In my opinion, not exactly something I enjoy, but this beer here, let's see what it tastes like and smells like. I'm getting just a little bit on the smell. I'm actually not getting much, maybe a little pine, but it's just subtle wheat, subtle, grains, barley in there. Honestly, not a lot of smell on this one for me. But you can see the richness and color there. There's going to be probably more malted hops in there, malted barley in there. Not a lot of hops, but the malt does give it some of that golden kind of brown color. Boom. That's like a straight to the back of the throat, just lots of carbonation. Really not a lot of flavor, not sweet at all. It borders on tangy, but it just kind of stops short of that. So there's a nice crispness to it. It doesn't linger too long in the mouth. Personally, I think it's a nice, crisp, easy beer. You can always have it with a meal or with a friend when we're able to enjoy friends again in the world. All right, folks. Well, hey, if you haven't heard about Kona Brewing Company, they are online. Please check them out. Check out their summer sampler. Keep drinking, keep crafting, My name's Nick A. Myers. Make sure you drink responsibly. And I love you. I love you so much. Oh, actually, no.